Up here at the Lumberjack competition, part of OrcaFest in beautiful Port McNeill, North Vancouver Island. We're getting set up for the women's stock saw. You know, anyone planning a visit up here should really experience the wonderful services of Pacific Coastal Airlines. Founded by Daryl Smith over 30 years ago, still a family-run business, has a staff of 275 people. They have 14 bases throughout BC, have an impressive fleet of 23 aircraft, including both wheel-based and amphibious float planes. They're based out of Vancouver International Airport. They offer daily scheduled services, charters, and air cargo throughout their whole route network. Many thanks to Sean and his great staff for getting us up here to Port McNeill for the Lumberjack competition. The crew got up here yesterday. We're here for the stock saw competition. In total, we got 2 heats of 2 competitors in the women's stock saw. And you know, we always see this competition. It's very difficult. Here in BC, unlike many other competitions, it's not 4 inches for 2 cuts. It's 2.5 inches for 2 cuts.
That's right, and we saw what that played on the guys' heads when they were doing it. It's really tough to get those 2 cuts in 2.5 inches of wood, so they really got to concentrate.
We saw them last week in the single buck. Here are Sarah Mooney and ANITA JEZOWSKI, and both these women are very experienced in chainsaws. Looks like Sarah struggled from first cut to second cut there. She looks awfully wide there as well. ANITA struggling with her saw, keeping her saw in the wood.
That's right. Sarah's the first one out, but we better see what the judges say about that cut.
It's never fun getting disqualified in anything. Disqualified in the stock saw. Just tell me what happened there.
I took too much wood when I came on my second cut coming up. I took too much wood. So
what's the problem there? They're not giving you enough, or you're just not a good sawyer?
I don't know what happened there. I just got a little too anxious, I think, trying to get through the wood.
I mean, it's a 2.5 inches. What you give you, right? It's only 2 cuts. Seems easy to me.
It should have been. It should have been, but I guess I don't know. One of those days.
Thanks, Sarah.
All right.
Well, Sarah taking a DQ certainly opens the doors for the final competitors in this stock saw. We have Joanna Foster taking on ALETA Ruston. Joanna, relatively new at the sport, great for her going into chainsaw racing, being able to, you know, take on some other competitors. ALETA Ruston from Sir Sanford Fleming College and Lindsay, fair amount of experience, but great to have these women participating in chainsaw racing.
You bet. You don't see the women out back in the lumber pile cutting up your firewood very often. And here's 2 girls coming out of the Lumberjack show, first time at it, jumping right in, trying the stock saw event.
Well, ALETA took her time getting the wood placed into the saw, and oh my goodness, she went too thin in the first cut and broke the cookie in half. Joanna doing a great job.
Well, Joanna's way out in front now. ALETA's got a lot of catch up to do here, but man, she's running the saw pretty well. Looks like she's going to do it.
Well, 22.01 is time to be set by ANITA JEZOWSKI. ALETA Ruston wins the stock saw with a 21-27. ALETA, that's not necessarily an easy event. It may look easy, and you were kind of sweating it there at the end when the judge was measuring your discs.
Oh yeah, I was exactly 2.5 inches. So yeah, I was sweating it. I was seeing him measure it, and I was kind of hoping it was in.
Now you made a bit of an error there. You had a partial disc there. You pulled the saw out and you had to redo another cut, so that cost you some time too, right?
Yeah, well I cut out and I thought, oh, I'm disqualified. I'm just gonna keep going though. So I did another cut down and another cut up, and it worked. They said it was good and it was within the limit. So
thanks for your time.
You're welcome. Thanks.
Well, it's great to see the women when not too long ago weren't even participating in lumberjack sports. Well, we got a bunch of lumberjills here still on their way up. The DQ doesn't stand for Dairy Queen. It's actually disqualified. ALETA Ruston winning the hawk saw.